us Mike Morhaime, CEO and President of Blizzard Entertainment. Mike, oh my gosh.
That was an incredible opening ceremony.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had so much to talk about.
Well, first off, 6 full games and a giant movie franchise.
Yeah.
That's a lot to put in one opening ceremony.
Yeah.
I know, right? Every single game had a huge announcement. Every single one of them, just huge. I mean, Tracer coming to Heroes.
Storm.
It's just massive. Just everything that you guys have done with this.
Yeah.
And it seems also that StarCraft 2, with the Legacy of the Void launch, it seems that the game has never been as accessible as it is now.
Yeah, we are really excited about the new game modes. I think it's just really, you know, because StarCraft is one of those games that if you have a skill difference, it's really hard to share your passion for the game with somebody else, especially if you're playing, you know, 1v1. That's just going to be that fun. But now with Archon mode, you know, it opens up all these possibilities, not only for, you know, sharing your experience with the game, but also for mentoring other people and helping them learn about the game.
Absolutely. I know that's how I'm going to learn how to play StarCraft. I want to do Archon mode for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm glad you guys are expanding on the story of the Protoss as well.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like they've been the one race that's needed just a little bit more of their story shed, you know? What was your decision to, you know, kind of shed the light on the Protoss as opposed to, like, you know, we had Heart of the Swarm, which was more so about the Zerg. And
yeah. Well, we made the decision back before we launched Wings of Liberty that we were going to split the campaign into, you know, 3 parts: Terran, Zerg, Protoss, and so it's a long wait for the Protoss chapter, you know, but it's finally here.
That sounds like they're getting their due in this. And the Heroes, or the Hearthstone stuff, the League of Explorers.
Oh my gosh.
Mind blown. I mean, you guys have totally flipped the possibilities of this game now that you're going to be running away from traps and trying to get out of things. I mean, was this something you guys were trying to do early and this is now just the right time for it? Or is this something that you guys went,
the team has been brainstorming all sorts of wacky and crazy ideas for these adventures. So
this is great.
It's something they really wanted to do. You know, that golden monkey card?
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty
hat.
The room exploded when the golden monkey.
Yeah.
I mean, changing your hand to all legendaries, I can't even. It's.
And I like it too because it's a fun new way to do a solo adventure instead of just reimagining a raid, which I think is what everybody was expecting.
Right.
Is that you're doing a completely different adventure.
Yeah.
I love everything about this. I think it's amazing. And the other thing that we have going on here too is esports. We have 4 world championships happening right now. What is that like for you to have all 4 of these all at one time?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, BlizzCon is just kind of exploding. There's stuff going on every minute, and you can't possibly watch it all. Thank God for VODs.
Right, exactly. I know, virtual ticket. I'm going to be going home and watching everything after that. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, and there's also so many different halls and stuff. There's panels on Hall A, the Diablo panels, which I'm super jazzed about. I'm a Diablo nut, as it were. Yeah, I mean, the Overwatch announcements were fantastic. I mean, you guys really stepped up and said, hey, you have information, you want to know information? Here's all the information about it. And day and date on console, how was that process for you guys? Because I know they had said that Kaplan was saying that, you know, with Diablo, it was such a great thing to bring to consoles. People really loved it. But day and date, that's very cool.
I think pretty early on we realized that Overwatch would make a really great console game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And so the team has been thinking about console right from the beginning.
Got it.
And so we thought it was pretty important to offer console players the game right away. You know, Diablo 3 players did have to wait a little while.
It's been interesting, too. We've been seeing the Twitter feeds and people commenting. People are already forming esports teams for Overwatch.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're already calling to action saying, come find us now. It's incredible.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how that scene explodes as well. Pretty soon you're going to have 5 tournaments going on.
Yeah, so we've been talking a lot about Overwatch esports and how we want to sort of develop that scene and encourage everybody to just kind of hold your horses and wait until you kind of hear what we have planned. But I do think it's going to be a great esport. It's really, really fun to watch.
Yeah. Was it like, what was the initial decision for you guys, like, coming over the console in the beginning? It's just something that you guys have not traditionally done. Like, a lot of times before, it was always, you know, PC support. You guys were all about PC, so.
When we're creating a game, we always look at the available gaming platforms and we kind of try to choose which platforms are most appropriate for each game.
Yeah.
So it's not really like we've been avoiding console. It's just that,
this game
you know,
right one
when you think about real-time strategy and massively multiplayer, it's a lot harder to get that to work well on console. But for action RPG and, you know, obviously there are a lot of very popular FPSs that work great on console.
All right, I have a question. Kind of looking forward. Do you guys have any other genres that you're looking at, kind of tabbing, getting into?
You know, I think we're gonna just focus.
No?
Yeah, for now.
Play it right now.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. If you do a fighting game, I am totally on board. In Overwatch, I saw the little cabinet, and my mind started thinking. I was like, oh.
We have an X-fighting game here. Well, he still plays fighting games, but that's fine.
That's probably as close as we're gonna get.
Okay. Even if it's a mini game, I'll take it.
Yeah, and World of Warcraft Legion.
Yeah.
I mean, ending that panel with that cinematic, crazy, blew my mind. So
boy, and that sure looked good on the big screen.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see it on a bigger screen, that's for sure.
It's going to be fantastic.
The cinematics team really knocked it out of the park yet again. They really did. It looks real. They did such a great job with reimagining Varian from his video game look to a cinematic look. It's incredible. And just speaking about Warcraft in general, the Warcraft trailer for the movie, what's it like for you to see this video game that you guys have been doing for 21 years now, this franchise, come to life?
Yeah, this has been a really long road. You know, we've sort of, one of our dreams in the very beginning is, you know, wouldn't it be so awesome to eventually have a feature film based in this world?
Yes.
And so to kind of watch it come together and watch the amazing CG that ILM has put into that film, you know, and you got to see a taste of that.
It's incredible.
They did a great job with that trailer, didn't they?
They did an amazing
You know,
job.
people were worrying that the CGI wouldn't be right. People were concerned, but it was everything I wanted. They really did. His eyes. Juratan's eyes in that, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Yeah,
so it's going to be really neat when we get to go and start seeing it in theaters.
Right?
At least
Did you get to
the
go to
trailer
set?
at first, and I did. I got to visit the set, which was a lot of fun. I mean, they literally built aspects of Azeroth. It was so cool.
How involved are you guys in the entire production of the movie?
We've been very involved.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the look and feel really took a lot of our story and franchise guys sharing concepts and sharing high-res renders of the characters, the places, and so you know, ILM really worked very closely with us. All the costumes and character design is they did a great job capturing Warcraft, the look and feel of the games.
Absolutely.
At a very high, you know, resolution, high definition.
And it feels very tangible, you know what I mean? Like the armor, like seeing the Stormwind armor and all that stuff, you're just like, that, I want to wear that.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That looks fantastic.
I want to jump on a griffin and just to fly down.
Don't try that at home.
Luckily, I don't have a griffin.
And, you know, just seeing the scale and the vision, it's so cohesive with what you actually go through when you play the game, you know, which is something I think a lot of, like, movies that are video game spin-offs have struggled with.
Absolutely.
Just like you guys collaborated very well and meshed together very well to make this, you know, to bring to life the Warcraft game. So
yeah, so it's not far away.
Not far away at all.
Yeah, and you guys, the swashbuckle element of League of Explorers is overflowing. I mean, it harkens back to those great pulp adventures of the sort of 20s and 30s. Like, I cannot wait to get my hands on that game.
Yeah, and it reminds me of like Indiana Jones, like Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
It's just got that like fun adventuring feeling. I know you're a big Hearthstone player yourself.
Yep.
What deck are you playing these days?
Oh, I don't know. Well, you know, I tend to keep trying to get Freeze Mage to work for me.
Yeah, Freeze Mage.
Yeah. But I don't know. I try to mix it up too.
Yeah.
Try different things.
Yeah, I got stuck on Paladin, and I've been
Secret Paladin.
It. Oh, it's
The
so
Secret
much fun.
Paladin deck's pretty fun.
Yeah.
People were calling that the Christmas tree Paladin because it is all
Yeah.
Gifts.
Yeah, they're great.
Gifts for you.
Yeah.
Handed by me.
Right.
I was going to say real quick, they say Overwatch doesn't have a story. There's so much there, though. Hanzo has a brother, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much that just happened in opening ceremony. My mind just keeps going.
I know.
So much.
You know, the
that
interesting
moment
thing about that is there is a ton of backstory with all the characters and the world, and so they're able to pull some of these things in the character design and tease a little bit out in the gameplay, but You know, we have plans to sort of educate people about the world of Overwatch and get to know these characters a little bit better. So a lot of that will happen outside of the game.
Oh, it's so cool. And it was just seeing Hanzo and
Genji,
be able to say brother.
Come on.
And you just,
We blew everything over here. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for coming and sitting in. Mike Morhaime, President and CEO of Blizzard Entertainment. So now we're going to send Malik off to the arena.
Oh, I'm going bye-bye.
So we can get some esports coverage. Now, one of the big things here at BlizzCon, of course, is the iconic statues of your favorite Blizzard characters. It's always been a huge part of BlizzCon, and this year Tracer becomes the latest fan favorite to get immortalized on the show floor. Let's go behind the scenes and see how the creative team fabricated their latest masterpiece.
Usually when we're choosing characters for statues, we usually go through a bit of a process, kind of sit around a table, talk about what characters are most important to the IP, what characters resonate with us the most, and which characters do we feel best represent, the world, and we just kick ideas around.
Tracer became the poster girl, if you will, for Overwatch. She's probably the first character that we designed for Overwatch, and I think she led the whole style of the game into this very aspirational world where she's a hero. Everybody looks up to her. Everybody wants to be like her because she's really spunky and energetic, and a lot of that captured what Overwatch was about.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
My name is Steve Wang, and I'm the co-owner of Alliance Studio. In all the statues that we have made for Blizzard, some of the stuff we have used their digital files that they've given us, because they spend a tremendous amount of time modeling these characters, and so the 3D models are beautiful when we get them. In the case of Tracer, we take the 3D model, and everything has to be broken up into sort of micro parts. She has the chrono accelerator, the hair, the skin, all the weapons, and everything on her. So in order to translate the model into our build process, which is to print everything, and then we have to make molds, and we have to cast copies of it. It's got to be taken apart, insert all the lights, and it takes weeks to do this process. Once that's all finished, and then there's the final assembly making so that we can literally take it apart for shipping and put it back together whenever it's required.
A key component in her design is the chronal harness, the kind of technology that Winston designed that keeps her in place, but also allows her to blink backwards and forwards in time. And the design of that, it creates this trail behind her.
Her chrono accelerator, it has a couple of rings that are projected holographically in the game. We can't really do real holograms, but we did devise a way of using a mini projector, using layers of transparent screens that creates that 3D effect. Can't wait for the fans to meet Tracer. The thing that I'm the most excited about is this different direction that we're going with this figure. She is an anime-style character. Everything we've done for them has always been realism. And now we're told, don't make it too real. Make sure she looks like an anime character. So don't go too crazy with the realism, but we still want her to feel like she's real. There's like a fine line. So there's quite a bit of exploration going on right now.